get Big Boy to come and say what's up. He's gonna listen to the conversation, eventually be a part of the podcast, part of the backstage at BobbyD. He's gonna help me with the music. He's gonna help me with the artwork. He's gonna help me with all this stuff eventually, right? It's very difficult when you're really that young and you don't really understand how much your parents have been manifest the greatness that you can achieve, but he's gonna figure it out eventually. He will. But how y'all been doing? I've been keeping a look at my account. I only got, a few, 1,000 views. I'm really happy about it. Big Boy, I was telling Big Boy, didn't I tell you that I had 1,000 views? Do you remember hearing me tell you that? 1,000 people clicked the button and clicked on my video. Regardless of how I got these people to see these videos, right? Advertising and putting yourself out there is, you gotta do what you gotta do. But at least 1,000 people clicked the button, and they clicked it. And it was like, yo, they seen BobbyD, and they were like, yo, who's this dude? Who's this cat they ain't never seen before? I'm telling you, follow along, keep clicking that button, keep watching these videos, because I'm creating more content every day. I only do things on one take. I don't have time to be editing, adding, and chopping up, and spending more time not giving you all the fruit of what I've developed over the years, because I was doing a manifestation today, or actually just thinking of reflecting, which I usually do on the weekends, called weekend reflection. And I use the word manifestation because I just came up with a new chapter of my book. It's called Let's Stop Dreaming and Let's Manifest What We Really Want in Life. You get what I'm saying? It's like changing the ideas and thoughts of dreaming things, and really making them things that you manifest, so that the things you dream can really come true, right? And not being stuck in fairy tales and lullaby and those type of lands, which, you can dream about, but really use your power and mind to manifest what you want to achieve. Big Boy, where you going, man? I'm just getting started, man. You just gonna be out on me right when I'm starting to talk about manifesting? You coming back? All right, as long as you said you come back. All right. Big Boy is like, uh-oh, Daddy's about to get in. But no, I'm just happy to be able to have time that I sit back and really reflect on my journey in life. And I've been really working on a few titles to my book, a few chapters to my book. And really just put my thought down in a way that I'm hoping that the audience that tune in and start to watch some of my content, I got 1,000 people to click my button, but I only got a few thousand or 100 people, not even 100, 10, 20, 30 people just, subscribe. So I got to release more content. I got to put more stuff out there. I got to put more of what I do best, which is really be able to just stand in the lights that I like to stand in. I tell my son that all the time, right? He's back. Big Boy, I was telling him that I was saying, stand in the light that you like to stand in. You know what that means, right? That's like stand in the light of your gift. Stand in the light that you like to stand in. Oh, man. Well, anyways, I'm on the mic, just hanging out. 5 minutes. I was really talking about a few things. My mind is just going all over the place. This is something like y'all find out over time that my mind is always going from one end of the court to the next end of the court. It's like I'm a ball player. Like I'm playing defense and offense at the same time. And coaching. And the GM. And the CEO. All of it I'm cheerleading out there too. What's up? Oh, man. My mind moves a little different than most. Or my mind moves a lot like a lot of people like y'all, the ones that are watching. Because sometimes I think that I'm unique. And I'll tell you a real quick story, because you can't just come here without leaving with something. So one thing that a lot of people have always mentioned about me is that I'm a unicorn, in the sense of I worked in an environment for many years that didn't really have people that look like me working at the level of engineering that I worked. And every time I get a chance to remind them that, hey, I'm not that unique, they say, yo, Bobby, you're like BobbyD. You're like a unicorn in this industry, because we've never seen anybody like you. We've never seen somebody that come with your background, with your experience, and be able to hold it down like the way you do. And I'm like, you know what? I'm so sick of being a unicorn. I'm so sick of being the only one that looks like this and be able to move like this and be able to execute and be as effective as I was, right? And I got to a point where I was like, yo, I'm not a unicorn, right? Because there's nothing special about me. I'm special. Yes, you can see it. I know you can. But there's really nothing special about me because there's more people that look like me that can even imagine and manifest way more if they just been giving the idea that they can do it. Because I wasn't the smartest kid in the crew. I wasn't the one that could even put words together as much as I do. Like, y'all just don't know where my foundation comes from, which I'm grateful for. But if I'm able to start from there and get to where I'm at right now, and y'all call me a unicorn, I guess y'all haven't seen a field of unicorns before then. Because my mind works different. Yeah, I know. But there's some people out there that their mind works the same way, and we just haven't been stimulated enough. Like, we just haven't been given the content in a way that just really gets our minds thinking about a few things. But I'm like, sometimes I go left. You ride with me. If you don't, it's whatever. You know, you can click the button and just go to the next video. I ain't gonna hate you. But if you sticking it around, click that subscribe button or put a comment below. Let BigBoy, let him know that you've seen him in the background, because he act like he's doing what he's doing, and I'm saying so focused on the camera that he's in my peripheral vision, but he's not. Whatever. Because I'm focused about the message I want to convey. And I told him this office space is his just as much as it is mine. And it don't matter that he's in my background, because he's here, I'm just going to shine even brighter. I'm just going to do what I do. Let him know, hey, you can have fun. You can. I mean, he's been part of the Tech Hustle show from the get. You look at some of my media content and see who's been directing most of these videos. That's why it's like, just turn the camera on, Pops. Just turn it on. That's what he said. All right, I turned it on. Got the light up, the mic's on, my headphones on. I got the music in the background. We can turn it up just a little bit. We can turn it back down. Like, I got everything what we need to create the environment for me to convey the messages that I got to get out. And don't be afraid, just do it, right? That's my son giving me advice. Big boy. I love that guy. That one right there. And then I got one called Sunshiner. She's about to be 16 years old. Wow. Yeah, we're getting ready to celebrate her birthday. Sweet 16. Doing a nice little party for her. Because you know COVID's been, locking us up for so long, and this is the first time we'd be able to shine together as a family with people we haven't seen in a while, or just people that just want to come and show love, you know what I'm saying? Sweet 16. I'm happy for her. I'm grateful for her. Because just as much as my son has some attributes of me, she's like, don't you know when you see, I don't know if y'all seen that on IG, where they say the father's first daughter is like an image of him. She's just like me. But my son is too. But they just like their mom too. Like, don't get that confused either. Because they have so many attributes that I be like, man, you remind me of your mother, you remind me of your grandmother, you remind me of your mom. Like, oh man, it's so crazy what DNA and just being in the presence of people and how much that rubs off on them and it becomes a part of them, right? And then you start to remember ancestors because of them, right? It's powerful. Those are the type of things that I'll be talking about. Eventually, we'll see how comfortable y'all get with me, right? I mean, sometimes I can just stay high frequency, or we can, chop it up about a few different topics, But anyways, let me get out of here. It's been really nice having a conversation with you for about 10 minutes and 30 seconds. I'll cut it here. I'll try to do better next time. But as always, holla at your boy is Bobby.